And what up, everybody? Welcome back to Feral Publications YouTube channel. This channel will talk about zines and DIY publishing. And today we're going to do a zine review on Swayze's Crazy's The Opossum #2. Boom. The Opossum #2. Definitely a great story. We're going to go ahead and put it under a microscope, and I'm going to tell you what I like about this concept, this idea, and what I think Swayze Crazy is bringing to kind of his zine. So if you're wondering, this is a 24-page zine that is printed on newsprint. The quality of this printing is really great. Swayze Crazy, if you see this video, let me know, are you getting these made or are you making these at home? Because this print quality is chef's kiss for sure. So here it is, the Opossum #2. I love the printing of this. Really dig this cover. And like I keep saying, I love the newsprint quality of it. It just looks good. So for me, the Opossum, the premise is so clever. The premise, the idea is that the #1 tier of superheroes in this universe get called into some sort of space like odyssey to protect Earth, as far as we know. This issue, there is somewhat of a twist. But so then all the second tier superheroes have to step their game up because now they're the first line of defense. And some of the themes that really endear me to the story is ideas of like imposter syndrome, ideas and topics dealing with like feeling overwhelmed. Like, this premise is a great premise. And on this one, there seems to be a twist that is alluding to the first tier of superheroes and their odyssey not being necessarily what we had assumed it to be. Now, it doesn't fully tell you. You have to wait for the Opossum 3 to kind of finalize or make that point more concrete. But it is a very interesting idea, because now what the homie Swayze Crazy is doing with Opossum 2 is that he's basically setting up a battle between the second tier superheroes versus the first tier superheroes. And like I said, the premise of this narratively, the subtext of it all, super well written. It's for me what really drives this home and makes me want to read it more. Another thing that I like is his character designs. Like this right here, I love it. And for me, this doctor really reminds me of like Mega Man characters. The other thing that makes this really fun is kind of the campy, very like nostalgic golden age era kind of comic book storytelling. And it's just fun and it's great. I like his panel layouts too. Really fun. I love this one right here. So this is kind of some of that like campy stuff that I'm talking about, like panel punch. It's good, it's fun, it's a bit lighthearted, but some of the themes, once again, like imposter syndrome and feeling overwhelmed and feeling like people depend on you and you not being good enough, like those kind of themes are not as lighthearted as you would think. And so Swayze Crazy does this thing where like it's really presented in a lighthearted way, but the themes are not as lighthearted as you think. But all right, you guys, that's all I got for you guys, man. Remember, there will be a link in the show notes for you guys to connect with the homie Swayze Crazy. Get some of this, get some of the other stuff he makes, because the homie is very prolific with his cartooning. Definitely dig his style. Dig his style narratively more than anything. I think the homie Swayze Crazy is definitely a strong writer. Definitely is able to really come up with some interesting concepts. That's why I've always kind of been pulled to the Opossum. Definitely done fan art for the Opossum, and definitely have promoted as much as I can. So if you guys are interested in the Opossum, link in the show notes. If you guys are interested in Feral Comics, the comic book zine that I published, there will also be a link in the show notes for you guys to get a single issue, if not a whole year subscription to it. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Lates.